Hello, 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 YouTube family. Oh my goodness. It's that time again. Well, it's been time, but you know. I finally got my little stand that I can use on my dashboard while I'm driving. I attach my camcorder to that, and I am able to record while driving hands-free. How about that? How is everyone doing? Huh? Are we doing well? You can tell me. Are we doing well? We're being selfish. We're doing some things for ourselves so we can be around for others. I mean, it could be anything. Anything. Instead of eating 4 slices of pizza. Why am I thinking about pizza? I don't know. Woohoo! Instead of eating 4 slices, you can eat 3. How about that? Or 2. Yeah. But 3.5. You know, do something for yourself that's going to benefit you in the long run. Things of that nature, which would be great. So it's about 74 degrees here in Maryland, and sun shining. Really awesome. Ambulance coming by. Yeah, I like to stop, you know, and put my hazard lights on to let them know I'm not going to go anywhere. They can go around me, you know, so give them a certain direction. Because especially when you have a lot of cars in front of you, you can't move no faster than the cars in front of you. So I just let them know that I'm stopping, and they will make 3 lanes out of 2 a lot of times if it's a lot of cars on both sides, depending on the time of the traffic. But yeah, so I had a great Mother's Day. No, I'm not a mother, but I'm a mother to my cat. So I'm a cat mommy. And but I did spend time with my mother, which was wonderful. And I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day, if your mom is alive or not, you know. And I know it's easier said than done, but the way I look at it now, memories can last forever. And as long as you want them to last, those good memories and bad memories and things of that nature, of course. I have a good girlfriend of mine. Her mom died 2 years ago, and of course it's still rough for her. So Mother's Day for her was actually spending time with her mom and dressing her up, and excuse me, that's my protein drink. Dressing her up on Sundays, and you know, with her suit and her hat and, you know, shoes and everything just matching. And I had the pleasure of spending time with her and helping her with her mom while her mom was ill. So it gave me a great opportunity to be in her presence, and she was a very sweet lady. And whenever I think of her, I can't help but smile. I just can't help it, you know. Just a sweet spirit woman who had integrity, who had honor. She was a wonderful person. She left a good impact in my life, and which is a great thing. We have a lot of pollen here, and I don't know, sometimes it might come through my vent, you know, when I have the air on, or it'll come through the windows. So I just got my AC on in the back. So I was coughing about the cough there. But yeah, so I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. You know, and did what you can. Sometimes a Happy Mother's Day, a verbal Happy Mother's Day does more than money or tangible things just to hear it, it's a blessing. I don't know why that's getting dark here. I don't know what that is about. We will see, that's for sure. Yeah, so hopefully it's not too much sun shining on it, because I have it on my dashboard. I'm just feeling this out, guys. So we'll see how long this will last. But yeah, I don't understand that part. Oh, I gotta put some more air on in the front. Oh my goodness. Say what? Yeah, so like it was one young child came to the church, and his mom going through, have some issues going on, and you know, we keeping her in prayer, of course. But he actually came to the church to eat, and I didn't know that at first, but you know, because every time when people come to our church, we feed them. We have, you know, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, you know, little donuts. You know, yeah, I would do one or half depending on the size. Little coffee and sweet, maybe some chips, or you know, just little things. And no, I don't eat all of it all the time, but I do like my coffee now and again, and I love my tea. I have several teas now that I like to drink. But he was hungry. He was really hungry. But I felt good because we had things there, food there that he could actually eat, and he felt full. And he was ready to go home. And you know, I told him, I said, give me my hug. He gave me my hug, and sent him on his way. And several times we have, you know, bought food for the family as well. And then he was telling me that they had went to Six Flags on the day before Mother's Day. So to be honest, that got me kind of confused with, no food, but went to Six Flags. See, I don't know how that works in terms of, was it paid for by someone else? I don't know. I didn't go into it. My main concern was that I, with God's help, resolved the issue at hand, which was he was hungry. And so, you know, he went home with a full belly, and that made me feel good. And sometimes with kids, it might be food there, but it's not the food that they like or they want. So, but it was okay. He went home with a full belly, and that was wonderful. He actually had some food, some soup and rice, and I think it was ground turkey and the orange carrots. There you go. Yeah. So, and he enjoyed that. So yeah. So yeah. Whatever you do, you know, do it from the heart. Don't do it for a return. I was just sharing some of the things I did on Mother's Day, and I had the pleasure of seeing my sister, one of my sisters, and her two daughters on Facebook. Oh my goodness, they look gorgeous. They had a great big feast at their home, and my niece, she's a beautiful dark complexion, perfect dark complexion young lady, and she's just beautiful smile. And they all took after their mom with the eyes and the lashes. You would think they had fake eyelashes on, but they don't. And it was just nice to see them, you know, the pictures of them and the smiley faces, and it was a good vibe. And you can see that in people's faces, and it did my heart good to see that. And it was a good Mother's Day. It was a good Mother's Day. It was a good Mother's Day, and I'm grateful that I still have the opportunity to be in my mom's presence and to learn more from her, and to do as much as I can for her. And cherish those moments, you know, because when they're gone, but those memories are lasting. So that's awesome. Today, yesterday, let's see, what did I do? Oh, okay. Remember I was telling you guys about my roof. Well, the roof got fixed. God worked that out for me. A good friend who's a roofer, worked out for me, and roof was fixed. But I had a hole in my ceiling, and Lord knows I did not know how I was going to get that fixed. All I could do was put it in God's hands. And then, you won't believe this, one of my neighbors had a family of raccoons living in her attic. People, let me tell you, I don't like bugs, rodents, no, okay? I don't know, it's just a spontaneous response. When I see it, and it looks humongous. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. When she told me that, I called my mother. Yes, I called my mother, and I shared with her what my neighbor shared with me. And oh my goodness, like I got this twitch in my eye right now. Oh my goodness, the thought of waking up with any kind of animal peeking through that hole in my ceiling. Woo! Oh my, are you serious? Come on, no. And so, boy, oh boy. Oh boy, goodness gracious, people, let me tell you. Whew. She said she had just moved to the foot of her bed when her ceiling caved in with the mother raccoon and 3 baby raccoons. Yes, 3 babies and a mother. Don't know where the father was, and that freaked me out even more, because I'm like, what if he is on my side and he's just waiting to get down there in that hole of mine, and oh boy, and just I wake up in the morning and it's in my face, or the thoughts are horrific. There is so I prayed hard, okay? And God blessed that someone was able to fix it for me. I thought they had to cut the old sheetrock and put a whole new piece in. That costs some money. And tape it and compound, all that kind of stuff. Man came in there, looked at it, started peeling, taking off the tape that I put on there. Yes, I had clear tape, so I could still see the holes, and that was, But anyway, so he removed that tape. I said, "You're going to remove that tape?" And I said, "I don't think I really want to be here." But as I was talking, he said it, and I kid you not, YT family, the hole filled up as soon as by pulling it, maybe he pulled some of the other stuff and it fell in the hole and kind of covered it up. And I was like, oh my goodness, I just thank God for that. I'm serious, family. I just thank God for that. And so he did his thing and put the tape and everything on it and fixed it up, spackled it. Man, within no time, it was such a relief. Within no time, I was just so relieved. I'm looking up at my ceiling smiling now. He said he's going to come back and sand it. And I am just so happy. If he never come back, let me tell you, just to know there is no hole in my ceiling and there is no visible way that I can see a raccoon coming in my attic, because I have a new roof. Everything that was open or whatever, he repaired everything. I don't even hear anything crawling in my roof anymore, because I thought they were squirrels, because we have a lot of squirrels. But my neighbor was saying, sometimes don't you notice when it's kind of extra heavy? I was like, well, I thought it was a cat chasing the squirrels. I never put 2 and 2 together and say it's a raccoon. I didn't think that. And then to see to know a family was there, that's even more crazy for me to even think. So, when I saw that hole patched up, that was a hallelujah moment. I'm just saying, it was a hallelujah moment. And I felt so relieved and so happy that it was repaired. And I don't have to have that thought in my mind of being attacked by a raccoon. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, it's just so crazy just to think of it. And so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy that God blessed someone to actually fix that for me, and it didn't cost me a penny. I thought he was coming to look at it. You know how sometimes people look at what has to be done and measure and all that kind of stuff. He came in there with a measuring tape, and I'm thinking, okay, you know. And then he had a what do they call that? A trough with him with compound in it. And I'm like, okay, don't he need a let me put that down there. Don't he need a you know, to measure it first and all this and that? But see, that goes to show you when a person knows what they're doing, they need just minimum. So I was grateful for that. And he was able to get it fixed in no time. And that was a good, excuse me, that's a good thing. I'm at the gym here now in the parking lot. I don't know why this is now, I apologize, it is now dark. Sorry, I kept the plastic on there so I won't smear it. But I don't know why it got dark. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I was just rambling on. Showing my face there. Hi. And it was really scary. It was really scary. It was scary yet happy beginning of the week. So I have other things that I got to get done to the house, but nothing as major as roof being repaired. I mean, being put back, a new roof being put on, I mean, placing the roof, and things of that nature. So, yeah, I am doing what I can do. And also, I noticed when I don't have a lot of stress, I don't crave for a lot of carbs. But when I'm stressed, I crave for a whole lot of carbs, and that is not just in the bread family, but also in candy. I mean, galore. And I noticed a couple days ago, I'm sorry, I'm checking my voicemail here. A couple days ago, I had I was thinking about the roof, and I automatically grabbed. I thought I had something, a snack or something close to me, and in my mind I saw it, and I was grabbing for it, but it was nothing beside me, and that helped me to learn even more that when I'm stressed, I reach for carbs. I actually reach for carbs, and that's something that I have to be more mindful of. I did buy a big jar of peanuts. I've been eating those, sunflower seeds. So that's helping with the crunch. And also it's high in fiber, which is a good thing. And I get it lightly salted or no salt at all. So different things like that. So in this journey, I'm noticing reasons to why I eat what I eat. But if you're not really open to see it, you miss it. And when that happened, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So what I'm trying to do is, one, not have a whole lot of carbs around, which I don't. I don't even have a loaf of bread in my house. I have one pack of the Thomas English muffin, the wheat kind, and I've had that for maybe 3 weeks now, and I'm down to maybe 2 or 3 in there, so I didn't even eat that a lot. You're supposed to have carbs with your food, so I'm not saying don't have carbs, but I know for me I have to minimize it.